Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some developer notes about the Abyssal Expedition, and then jumping over into one of my accounts and having a look where we're at, talking a little bit about the Screg boss, and stuff like that. So, the first thing I want to look at is these notes. It's just got a few little good bits of information in it, but basically they go through what they wanted to accomplish. And I want to sort of share my thoughts on this as well. Help players feel more connected with their guildmates through increased interaction, bonding as they fight side by side. I do like this. I think it has the guilds have definitely got more active and communicative. They communicate more since the event. Allow everyone to more fully enjoy a diverse lineup of heroes and battle scenarios. This I definitely agree with, because once you start getting those relics up, you can actually use Elite Plus heroes pretty well in this event. Add rewarding new experiences without adding a sense of burden. After all, we designed the game to be relaxing, where you can make gains even when you're offline. You gotta get that sleep to get those gains, guys. But yeah, make gains offline. The cool thing about this is, I do agree, where it does reward you for grinding the event pretty hard and staying right on top of it. But as long as you don't go more than like a day without at least doing some new battles and upgrading your stuff and getting some new encampments, you progress not too bad. So because I've got 4 accounts, I've been spreading them out on how I progress through them, and even the ones that I left for a day, once you come back, you got a lot of stuff, you upgrade it, then you can easily sweep the other enemies, and you just it's not a massive difference that I've found in grinding hard compared to waiting a day and then doing it all once per day. It's not the end of the world. Also, if you do lose touch with your teammates, if you're still in that outer region, after a day you'll have enough essences and stuff that you'll be able to like solo the easy battles, so you can just catch up really quick that way, so you don't have to use a full team. So it's not too bad in that. Yes, you can grind this hard and have a lot of fun with it, but if you're busy, you can log in once a day and do it. I think I over invested in the event by doing 4 accounts, but hey, is what it is. With hero diversity in mind, players starting formation heroes in Abyssal Expedition will use the same martial rating as in Heroes of Asperia to determine balance. At the same time, blessed relics dropped after battles will be very good bonuses. As a result, even Elite Plus heroes will be very powerful after matching up. So yeah, basically, this is what I was talking about. As soon as you get a few of those relics, your units become absolute beasts, and Elite Plus units can do really strong. With cooperative play in mind, we strive to provide a lot of space to innovate and strategize with your fellow players. At the same time, we're doing everything we can to avoid the design which could make players feel like they have to grind or stay online for long periods of time. And this is what I was talking about. I feel like they've done that pretty well with this event. We hope players will be excited to try out AFK Arena's newest game mode, and that they will enjoy the chance of co-op gameplay. Of course, we want to do everything we can to make AFK Arena the best game it can be, and welcome any comments, suggestions that can help us improve our experience. I honestly think they're doing a good job of it. I think this, and the rewards from this event, I mean, like, I think we're on day 2 or 3. I think it's day 3 at the moment, whatever it is. But I mean, I just got to the, what is it, the Viscount, I don't know how they say it, but I got to that one, got 20 scrolls. It feels good for really not doing too much. Alright, here are some rules that may be easily overlooked. Hopefully everyone finds them helpful. Only ascended tier heroes of Elite Plus or higher quality can be used. The last player to destroy a gate defender will occupy the gate. An occupied gate is considered the equivalent of a settlement. After giving up control of the gate, the defender will become a common settlement enemy and not the original boss. So it's basically saying, if you beat Screg, you get it as an encampment. If you drop it, it's not going to go back to be a Screg boss for the next guy. So it's not too bad. Just a common hero, common enemy that you got to beat. After fighting defenders, end of battle HP will persist, but energy will be reset. Additionally, HP remaining will not be preserved if the battle timer expires. So that's just basically saying against a specific tile, the HP of all heroes against that specific tile is remembered. So if you all wipe, but the enemies, if you wipe the stage, the enemy's HP will stay where it was at when you wiped, is basically the gist of it. Okay, that was tough, but I got there. Multiple players can fight the boss at the same time, but for demon minions and settlement battles, only one player can fight at a time. So it's basically saying those big bosses at the gate, everyone can contribute, but the other ones only one at a time. Cool beans. Bosses and demon minions will not recover HP between fights, allowing you and your guildmates to take them at your own pace. Any area you have not unlocked once occupied by another player can also function as connected area. That's pretty cool. You get to where other people have unlocked tiles and you can join in. After fighting a world boss, the top 50 guilds ranked by damage dealt to the boss will be displayed on a leaderboard. But since this is the first run of the event, there will be no prizes for ranking. This is pretty cool. So I was wondering how the boss was going to work, and it appears that it's just like one of those. It's like a unlimited health boss, but you keep dealing damage, and then you get ranked by the end of the event. I reckon that's pretty cool. We'll have to see how that goes, how it pans out, and how the top 50 lands. But not too bad. So now I just wanted to jump in, show you guys through what I've been going. This is the one I've been pushing the hardest, which is my Celestial Hybrid Gen account. I just want to talk about it. So the Screg boss, as you can see, we've defeated a Screg boss. I didn't actually get to attack it. The guildies are just too good. But the this area here, you can't actually get into until, like, a requirement is that you have to be VISCOUNT rank, the one before Earl. I'm at Earl now. But the Viscount, however you want to say it, I suck at words. You have to be there to actually get into it. So I like the general strategy would be to just camp all these type of areas here. As you can see, I've camped some over here and some over here and stuff like that, and keep upgrading the levels of the encampments that you have. Get to that Viscount, even maybe try and push up to Earl if you can. But yeah, just around that I'm sorry if I say it wrong, but that Viscount Earl type stage, get to there and then look at attacking the boss. Don't be at like the second tier of title. I can't remember what it is. I think it's Knight. Don't be at Knight and start trying to attack the boss. You'll just get wiped way too easy. Wait for that. Wait for the Viscount or Earl and then start attacking the boss. And the best hero by far across the board seems to be against the boss here, which unfortunately I wish when you defeat it, it would let you see like the replays of the battles and stuff like that to see what damage was done. Maybe that's something they could add in if they do another one of these in the future. But if you have a Mahira at Elite Plus or higher, she's absolutely amazing. If you don't, one of the 70 people in your team hopefully will, and they can hopefully shred him with it, just because she gets all that healing from the bats and she has the extra lives. Put her up the top back or bottom back and she seems to survive the longest and do the best damage. Everyone else just seems to get absolutely shredded. So just wait for that rank, then attack, and use Mahira if you got one at Elite Plus. If you don't, it's going to be a bit tough. I've heard some people using some full ranger teams, getting some dodge and stuff like that, doing okay, but I think Mahira is basically the god for that battle. As for me right now on this one, just starting to push. The other thing is, once you get into the next zone, these common tiles are not as easy as they once were in the previous one. As you can see, this one is that, but it's also giving me 100 essence per hour, and these ones back in this zone, the common tiles, are only given 30. So as soon as you get through, and that's what I'm in the process of doing, is you want to start abandoning, because if you look at these ones, for instance, Cultivate, they're giving 60. So I'm just going to drop all of these and go ahead into here, into here, and basically try and collect as many commons on the progression path. The way I'm actually doing it here is I've been upgrading my ranger tree a little bit. Obviously my support tree is really maxed out because I do have that Taline, so I have damage in the support tree as well. Also Ziz can do some okay damage. Totem Druid actually not too bad in this. But what I've been doing is I've been using the Taline, Rowan, Tassie, Rosaline and Namora. That's been my team for actually defeating the tier 4 stages, tier 4 settlements, which are these ones here. So I've been using those for the tier 4, so my best ones. And then for these common stages, because they're actually not that easy, if I go to, I don't think I can attack. I've got my full settlements, yeah. But for those ones, what I've been using is Iron and Leica, along with my Cecilia there. So like my weaker my weaker ranger heroes along with the Aziz and the totem dude, and they've been clearing those ones pretty fine for me. So it's at this stage you've really got to sort of diversify and get at least a second tree happening. They're just the 2 trees I have the most. Like, I put the Mahira in here, but didn't end up using her because the guild defeated the boss before I got a chance while I was sleeping. I just also threw in him because I'm running out of heroes. So eventually I'm going to have to invest into another tree, but you know, we'll see how we go. But that's pretty much it for where I'm at the moment. Like I said, that Skrig boss, Mahira by far the best. Wait till you're at Viscount or Earl at least to attack it, and then once you clear, you can move into this section and start making your way up to the next boss. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.